250 large in the book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamole. And my diamonds hit. Why your rollie tick. A blue.
The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting group for San Francisco. LeBron James is out there with Duncan. And it's Young. Then there's Carter. And it's Jordan in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic. And it's put back in by Powell.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
James with it. Hardaway picks him up. Young from outside drills the three-pointer.
You just can't forget about Trae Young. Not for a second out there. We saw him there with that quick release.
Carter against Doncic. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. It's Vince Carter on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Dallas with the ball. Hardaway passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's LeBron, and Carter has it in the corner. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Young with the steal. On up the court. And James gets it to go on the assist by Young.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by LeBron James. 5 on the clock. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Dwight Powell. Here's Dallas. They trail by 1. Pass to Hardaway. It doesn't go for him. And it's San Francisco the other way. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Porzingis. Carter pulls it in. San Francisco leading by 3. Young finds Duncan. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for James. James Harden comes in for Jordan. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Carter. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Young.
Good to see McDermott down in the paint, and then he starts to show off a little bit more touch.
Johnson with it. No points in the game hit for just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Duncan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, during the early stretches of Tim Duncan's career, the free throw line was a bit of a weakness for him. He's recovered from that. Quite consistent over the past few years.
And Duncan drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Brunson. Passes it to Doncic. Here's Bullock. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson with a clean look. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
San Francisco leading by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to McDermott. A 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDermott's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Doncic against Harden. And the rejection by Harden.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Harden has a wide open look. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And it's San Francisco going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for San Francisco.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Burke in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And it's Brown missing. San Francisco leading by 10. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Now Brunson. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Floats it up for Doncic.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Harden kicks to McDermott. They get the rebound. Duncan. Heat. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. In the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis, he's checked in for Moses Brown. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Doncic. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by James. Hardaway passes to Brunson. It finds Brunson. On to Hardaway. No good on the triple. San Francisco leading by 8. Here's Young. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Young's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Burke. Driving to the basket. Here's Porzingis.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. They can't call for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
This is his first free throw of the game. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And here's James. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Carter. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's San Francisco with a 3.
Yeah, sure. Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porzingis inside, guarded by Jordan. Finney-Smith passes to Bullock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. San Francisco leading by 11. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
1:06 left in the second quarter. And here's Brunson. Over to the left wing. Bullock with it. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Porzingis can't hit. Michael Jordan on the wing. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Dallas trails by 15. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Porzingis. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, you want Porzingis, especially with that kind of size, if you're the coaching staff, to go in and dominate on the glass. Do something on the interior. We're seeing that now.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. James, the pass to Jordan. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
With 1 on the clock.
And Tim Duncan remains an unreal defender. Perfect positioning and a great contest on the shooter there.
And it's San Francisco riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court right now for San Francisco, we've got Jordan, Carter out there with Young. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Duncan in at the center, locking down the middle. Just 2 to shoot. Up again. The shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Tim Duncan picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He doesn't get the second one. San Francisco leading by 14. Here's Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Pass to Kleba. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Powell trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Duncan. And San Francisco with possession. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Young against Hardaway. Carter inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Back to Young. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Young's got 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out, especially on the interior.
Dallas calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Trey Burke subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. Zubac is checked in for Duncan. Harden comes in for Michael Jordan. Gary Payton has checked in for Carter. And Murray subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Brunson. To Doncic. Over Harden. Doncic, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Murray, the pass to James. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pro.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
San Francisco shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Shooting for the away team, DeJounte Murray.
And so Murray nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he makes that one. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Burke. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for Dallas. Into the lane. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Brown's checked in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Burke. San Francisco also changing it up. Duncan, he's checked in for Zubac. McDermott comes in for LeBron. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Gary Payton. Brunson with it. McDermott on him. Brunson finds Brown. Clock at 4. For 3, Bullock. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's McDermott. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points for Doug McDermott.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Doncic. Duncan with the block. And he stays with it. Down kicks to Brunson. He dishes it to Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Doncic. 6 points for him. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Off target on the 15-footer.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Brunson up top, guarded by Fox. Brown outside. Back to Brunson. And it's denied by Fox.
Well, so much of defense can be attributed to timing and instincts. And Fox showed them both there.
And it's San Francisco with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forwards position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Passes it to Brunson. Over Fox. Brunson, no good. And so it's San Francisco with it. Here's Murray, and there's the drive.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The pass to Bullock. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Murray. Bullock's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Murray, the pass to George. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here are the Mavericks now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Brunson, and it's blocked. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. That one goes. Counted. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for San Francisco?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Powell kicks to Brunson. Shoots over Fox. Dallas again missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Brunson against Fox. Poked away. To the inside. Feeds it to McDermott. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Can they get it? And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul.
That one is off. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marjanovic comes in for Dwight Powell. And Trey Burke subbed in for Reggie Bullock. San Francisco also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Duncan. James comes in for Doug McDermott. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Murray. Fox kicks to George. That's good for George on the assist by Fox.
Gary Payton the second.
Fox has got 4 assists in the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in.
Devin George for 3. Into the lineup for your home team.
George has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Now Burke. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
Fox against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Poeltl with the steal. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Pass to Brunson. And it's denied by Fox. Poeltl inside. Marjanovic on him. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. It's good on the putback.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
1:30 left to play here in the 4th. Brunson the pass to Kleber. Back to Brunson. Brown outside. Just 4 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And the shot falls short this time. James in the post. Brunson covering. And James throws it down hard.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Up top, Fox. Brunson covering. Payton looking around. Outside, George. Poeltl trying to get open. And again, it's San Francisco with a 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kleber finds Brunson. Shoots off the step back.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
Payton passes to LeBron. That one falls.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's Brunson. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.